Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Good morning and happy Friday from North Naples, Florida. I'm just north of La Playa on Vanderbilt Beach. And today it's getting off to a really super nice start. Relatively clear skies around me. Clouds out in the Gulf and back to the east and down to the south, but pretty clear right here where I'm at. The sun coming up over the rooftops and treetops over there to the east. It is bright. Wow. That sun is very bright. Hit that share button, my friends. Share this beautiful morning with your friends. Glorious is the word, that's for sure. Glorious. An absolutely glorious morning. Might take a little stroll up the beach to the north to Del Nor-Wiggins Pass State Park. So let's get moving. Let's get the show on the road. Send some stars if you're liking what you're seeing. That sun's going to be behind the houses here in a minute, so I'll give you another peek at it. It's always nice seeing a sunrise together with my beach family. I wish you were standing here next to me in person. That would even be better. So it was right at just maybe a little after 7:30 when I started here, if you're wondering what time it is. If you're watching this later in the day. So yeah, it's about 78, 79 degrees right now. Going to get up to about 90. Water temperature 88. Looks fairly calm out there in the Gulf. Not much of a breeze blowing this morning. Pretty calm. We do still have that coastal flood advisory in effect. That's in effect until 5 p.m. today. Low-lying coastal areas may see some flooding, primarily around today's high tide. So check the tides wherever you might live here in Southwest Florida. I was standing out in that water earlier for my first live feed. Felt pretty nice. Gotta wait for that sun to get up a little higher in the sky to really get a good look at it, see what it looks like. Oh, my buddy Bad Bob is on the road. He left for Ohio to head back home yesterday morning. So he'll be getting home this afternoon. He's a lot of fun. Bad Bob. He's really not a bad guy. He's actually a really good guy. The whole family. Wonderful people. The loonies. If you're ever looking for real estate in Ohio, the Loon Crew. Sherry Looney. She knows her stuff. She'll take good care of you. having withdrawals from sunset cruises. We haven't been out for a month now. It's been so slow. Our Thursday evening sunset cruises with Boat Naples. I'd love to have you on board with us. This is an excuse to get out there. Man, they're a lot of fun. You never know what's in store for you when you go out. You might get lucky and see some dolphins. Complimentary beer and wine, a Sláinte Irish whiskey sunset toast. Right now it's $40 a person. That's going to go up after October. So take advantage of that savings. You got to call Boat Naples. Check out their website, boatnaples.com. Boatnaples.com. Get their phone number. Give them a call. Say, hey, I want to go out on that sunset cruise with Robb. I'd love to have you on board. We've always had fun. Looking forward to getting out there with Carrie and some of our beach friends in, I believe, a couple months. I think we're going out in November. She's already made her reservations. I think we're going to do a morning and a sunset. She took advantage of that BOGO deal. If you think about sending some stars this morning, if you're friends with me or if you follow me personally on my personal Facebook page, Robb Stan, I'd love it if you send those stars to, I posted some pictures when I got out to the beach here earlier. I don't know if it works or not, the stars on my personal page. No clue if I'm going to ever, if you send them, if I get them, I don't know. It's something I just set up not too long ago. I'm trying to see if it even works on Facebook. Just saying. I don't trust them. So I don't know how low the low tide's going to be here. The high tides have been a little higher than normal because of the moon action. That moon is, yeah, it's pretty hard to see. It's up there. We saw it earlier. It's up there in that beautiful blue sky, but it's getting kind of bright and getting a little harder to see. If our great blue heron friend will be out this morning. We usually see it up towards the north end of Vanderbilt Beach. Our dolphin friends will be out chasing the fish. And Bob Looney, he lucked out. He was funny. He was so excited when those 5 dolphins came swimming up to shore by him. It's hard following them with your camera, with your phone. I'm up by Walt and Daisy's house, if you remember Walter and Daisy. Little Daisy, the French poodle. Used to run into him and her on the beach in the mornings. Not so much anymore. Boy, look at this drop off here. Holy mackerel. Look at that. Wow. Lost a lot of beach in here. Hey, thanks for the stars. I do appreciate that. I could not be out here if it wasn't for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tips always appreciated. I prefer those over those Facebook stars. You pay a fee for those Facebook stars, but if you prefer that, that's fine with me. I'll take what I can get. I'm not greedy. I'm just happy having a couple people on here watching. In my first live feed this morning, there was a link there for Kauai Chobe Animal Preserve. They are hurting, my friends. They got hit really hard with those torrential rains we were having. They need some money bad, bad. If you can help them out, go back, look at my first live feed, just find that link, make a donation. Every dollar with them helps, just like me. Every dollar these days. Times are so darn tough. I don't know what's going on here. Hopefully there's a light at the end of the tunnel. What you got planned for the weekend? Anything exciting? Got the grandkids coming over? That's always fun. Spoil them rotten and send them home. No, I'm not saying that I would do that or you should do that. It's just I've heard other people do that. I don't know if you heard Bob Looney's story about his grandkids when we were out here for sunset the other night. they made some, he's got this like, it's like a professional pina colada machine. You know, you make frozen drinks, pina coladas, margaritas. He picked it up somewhere at a garage sale or something, him and Sherry. But they do a lot of entertaining. They entertain their clients. Anyway, they had this party and they made this red, it was red, whatever it was strawberry margaritas or something. And they were giving the grandkids Hawaiian punch to drink. And of course, the kids saw these red fruit, these red frozen things. They thought it was Hawaiian punch. Uh-oh. They got a couple swigs before anybody knew what was going on. That didn't hurt them. Bob said they had a good night's sleep, went to bed early. Remember in the old days, parents would rub some kind of alcohol on your gums when you were teething. Whiskey, brandy, whatever they might have had. My parents they weren't big drinkers. That was like something they would do back in the old days. We did a lot of things differently back in the old days. One thing that we need to bring back is a good butt whooping on some of these children these days. A good butt whooping on some of these adults too would be in order. Man. Watch some of these kids on TV these days, these protesters. Man, oh man, do they got the mouths on them. I don't know how people don't just haul off and knock their teeth out. I feel sorry for our law enforcement. Anybody that wants to get into that field nowadays, God bless you. We need you. And I feel sorry for you. I love you all. Pray for the men and women in blue, our military, our first responders. Thankless jobs, my friends, thankless jobs. Yeah, all of our nurses, oh my gosh, nurses. You can't thank nurses enough. They're the ones that do all the darn work. Our good friend Donnie. I hear horror stories from her. It's amazing. Gotta love our nurses. And nurse practitioners. I don't think it's too bad of a morning for paddlers out here this morning, for paddle boarders and kayakers. I mean, yeah, there's some ripples out here. That wind really hasn't picked up yet. The sky is just incredible. It's supposed to get cloud here this afternoon, but it actually is getting clearer right now here in North Naples. Look at all this blue. Look at that. Look how deep blue. I just love that. As you look up towards the heavens, look how dark and deep that blue gets. Wow. wish I could get on Wink TV in the mornings just for 30 seconds during their early morning weather. Just not say anything, just hold the camera still for them out here down by the water. Let everybody see how gorgeous it is here just before sunrise. I love sharing my beach. I love it. It's not really my beach. I call it my beach. It's our beach. It's our special place. It doesn't have to be this beach, any beach. Those are storm clouds that you're seeing out there in the Gulf. Earlier this morning I did see a little bit of lightning out there while it was still dark. I actually saw it up to the northwest of me. Starting to get a little sunlight raking the beach now in between the buildings. It should be nice up there at Del Norwegians. I'll get you up to Del Norwegians. Take a little stroll, a short stroll on that mile-long beach. Just let you see what it looks like up there this morning. Then I'll be taking a little break, and then I'll be back for one final live feed this morning. Please, 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 if you haven't done so already, hit that share button. That helps me out tremendously. All your comments, the likes, the shares, that helps me out tremendously. And some light hitting the water right in here. That sun just needs to get a little higher though. Looks a little price stirred up here because of these waves. Either tomorrow morning or Sunday morning, God willing, of course. It's always up to him. I'll start out up at Wiggins Pass. That's my favorite place to be in the morning, is Wiggins Pass. That's up north of where you see that tree line. That's Del Norwegians Pass State Park. It's about a mile-long beach at Del Norwegians, and it's up at the end, the north end of the park there. So it's a little more of a walk for me in the mornings, but I love being there. There's nobody up there in the mornings except the ranger and maybe one or two walkers, early walkers. And our little birds. I'm seeing a lot of egrets up there in the mornings feeding along the south shore of the pass. This one is walking up the beach with me, just ahead of me. Yeah, let me go around. All right. What's really neat up the pass is we're getting a lot of the great, I don't know if they're great white egrets, great snowy egrets, great egrets, big white birds. Ooh. Must Speaking of big, look who's over here. Our great blue heron friend. This is pretty much the same spot that I see it in when I see it in the morning. Just making its way up the beach. Snowy egret flying by in the background. Did you see that? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yep, off it goes. We'll see it up the ways here. Possibly. Love seeing sights like that in the morning. You never know what's in store for us here. It's just always beautiful. Even those cloudy, rainy days are beautiful. Something about the beach. It's always beautiful. All the different faces of Mother Nature and Mother Ocean. You know me, my two favorite ladies, right there under my wife. I gotta say that or I get in trouble. See, there it is. There was somebody else recording a little video of it standing next to me. I think we might have spooked too much stardom at once. See that little snowy egret fly in there? Wow. I hear the old John Deere tractor sneaking up behind me, trying to get a little more Facebook time in. Yeah, we got some pretty good drop-offs up and down this beach. I haven't heard anything yet about the beach renourishing or whatever. They were supposed to be coming November after sea turtle nesting season ends and putting more sand on the beach here. Yeah. They do that every 2-3 years. It's a great business to be in. Job security. Doesn't last very long. Costs millions and millions and millions of dollars. That's what happens when you put buildings where they shouldn't have been put in the first place. Alright, we got a few more minutes here. And like I said earlier, I'll take a little break and I'll come back for one last live feed. So if you're thinking about sending some stars, that would be a good time. But remember, you can send those to any of my videos that are posted on my Southwest Florida Television Facebook page or my personal Facebook page. As long as they're posted and not shared. You get a penny for each star that you send. Every penny counts. Can't do that on YouTube. They do have some kind of similar program, but I never really looked into it and figured it out. I don't know what it's about. As much as people don't like Facebook, I'm not a big Facebook fan. It just seems like an easier platform to do live streams on. It's more of a social kind of platform than YouTube. I can never get YouTube to work out here on the beach. There's just not a good enough cellular connection. The video was really crappy on YouTube. It's crappy on Facebook, but at least we got something. Wow, that sun's blinding over there now. Whew, in between the condos. Man. There it is. A mile-long stretch of paradise. The beach at Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park is begging for your toes. Look at that. All that blue. Gorgeous. The fog never made it. Almost in the park. A few more steps and we will be officially on the beach at Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. We are in the park. Just like that. I do want to remind you, while you're watching here, You can walk up and down this beach here. You know, this is your beach. But up in there, that belongs to Florida State Parks. So don't go up in there unless you pay your entrance fee. Stay out of there. You can walk on this beach, but stay out by the water. That's why when I come out here before sunrise, I walk up along the water. And the gate's closed at the park. There's really nothing to do in the park, so it's just stay out of there until they open at 8 o'clock. The sand is pretty nice all down here between the drop off over there, that ledge, and the water line. This is really nice walking here. Pretty hard sand. A little bit of an angle, but not so bad. We've had a nice walk so far, haven't we? At least I think we have. What do you think? Yes, no, maybe? Sort of, kind of. It's been quiet on Facebook. Yeah, we lost a bit of beach here, unfortunately. So I'm going to take a little break. It's going to be a little bit of a break now, a little longer break than my first break. But do stay tuned, I shall return. I think I have some battery power left here. I usually get is when I rehydrate in between my 2 beach walks. This drop off is something else. Good morning. We lost, man, a lot of beach in places here. It is steep. It is just a straight down, flat out drop off along here. You want to be walking out here in the dark and walk off that. Whew, that'd wake you up in a hurry. Huh. Looking for a spot that's kind of tapered off a little bit to get up there. There it is. My little piece of heaven on earth. It's the mile-long beach at Del Norwiggins Pass State Park in North Naples, Florida. Wish you were standing here next to me. All right, I'll be back, but if I don't see you during my next live feed, have a wonderful Friday. If I don't see you over the weekend, have a great weekend. Thanks for allowing me into your lives and onto your screens. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless this wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country that I so proudly call home. God bless America. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.